everyone. Welcome to day 2 of 5 days of what we're covering next week. But we're still going to give really good content this week as a preview of what we are going to be going much more in depth next week during our 5-day Fast Track to REI Masterclass. I wanted to explain a little bit about what we cover on Tuesday, day 2 of the Masterclass today, which is how we have turned real estate investing into our ATM machine. Now, I'm going to let Laura talk a little bit on this, but before she does, one of the things that really gravitates a lot of people to real estate is the wholesaling aspect of real estate, which is flipping contracts basically. But not just that, how it is quick money. And next week, we will be talking about how I've done this, but also I've done this virtually, meaning I have never met with a seller in person. I've never toured a home. And I have done deals all over the country, as well as I have closed deals while walking on black sands in St. Lucia and Thanksgiving in Italy and off in Japan at Tokyo Disneyland and all of that. But Laura, do you want to kind of talk a little bit about why wholesaling is the ATM machine of real estate?
Sure. Well, welcome everybody. So I want to share a little bit of why I actually came up with that terminology about wholesaling. Back in 95, when I decided to transition out of corporate into real estate full time, I've been doing real estate before then for a few years, but that is really where I took the step. I also needed some very quick infusion of cash. And I had stumbled into this little strategy called flipping contracts back in 93. And flipping contracts is what nowadays is wholesaling. So I saw right away the possibilities of it. And one of the ways that I did it to really ramp up and start making money right away so that I could transition out of corporate was going for the quick win strategies, as I call it. So next week we're going to cover exactly what the quick wins are and how you can do it. And that was really got me to wholesale several deals a month from the first month that I started doing it. So that's why I call it the ATM because it gave me the cash so that I could afford to leave my job and take care of my children. Liz was very small at the time. Now, why is a wholesaling appealing to a lot of investors? Well, first of all, it's low barrier, right? It's easier to get into it. Like I said, I start making money within the first month of wholesaling by using some of the quick win strategy. Then it honestly is one of those strategies that sounds too good to be true, right? Because it said it doesn't take money to make money in real estate. And honestly, not many businesses can say that, like real estate does not take money to make money in real estate. And wholesaling is definitely a good example of that because, like Rockefeller said, he said, you make more money by not buying assets, but controlling assets. And that's what you do with real estate. You control assets, and that's how you make your money. So the wholesaling is a perfect example of how to do that. And the other thing is that, like I said, you don't need anything from your own. And you don't need your credit. You don't need to have finances. You just need to have a willingness to know how to work and set up the timing and a system to work it in a timely manner and go for the quick wins, which are the best ways to get properties right away. But we're going to cover everything in detail, so all the mechanics, how it works exactly on the virtual aspects. And then there are several sub strategies to wholesaling, which is double closings, assignments, and the new strategy called novation, which we're going to cover into next week. So I'm really excited to go here because we're going to throw some new things that are happening in the market, especially when it comes to wholesaling. So you can make this your ATM machine.
Definitely. And that's honestly anyone that's done wholesaling, it's a very addictive strategy because it is bigger chunks. Whereas, fix and flip, you have to wait until you've done all this, probably gone through a bunch of headaches to get to that bigger chunk. And there's some risk there, right? We'll talk about that this week, but also with rentals, it's a slow appreciation. Yes, it's passive, but it's a slow way up into making money on a monthly basis. So we teach a lot of how to incorporate wholesaling. We've had students incorporate wholesaling into paying off their rentals. Exactly. It's very addicting, Paula. She knows she's closing deals on doing it. Um, but it's like we've seen people that like use it to pay off their rentals or fund and capital other things or become private lenders and have this ton of money and stuff through it. So wholesaling is this avenue that kind of brings it into the other ones. The other thing is you'll learn a lot about rentals and fix and flips through wholesaling, and you will know how to get the leads that landlords and rehabbers pay the wholesalers to do, or pay agents if they go off the MLS. You'll know how to get it without having to do that, which saves you more money, which creates more profit. So we're going to be talking a lot about this next week. We're going to go into detail of the steps to wholesaling, how to find leads, how to find buyers, and all of that. So we're looking forward to it. I put the link in the description. So all you have to do is go there, and it's only $7. It's not anything insane. It's $7. Laura and I are the ones that are leading this. We talk all day, every day. We have 2 guest speakers that will come in 2 of the days, and we're covering everything. So if wholesaling's not your thing, but you're on listening anyway, we're covering buy and hold, fix and flip, Airbnb arbitrage, novations, creative financing. I mean, everything. We are trying to touch base on everything. So you're going to learn a lot of things from people that are in the field doing what we're teaching, from us to our coaches. It's just going to be a great week. Anything else, Laura, before we get off?
No, I think you covered it all. And like I said, look at the wholesaling. Not only is your ATM machine, but also if you're not interested in wholesaling per se, you're interested in rental and fix and flip. Wholesaling can be how you make money on the leads that you don't want for yourself. So it's always good to know how to wholesale as a strategy, because you can make money on the deals that you do not want.
Definitely. So we will see you then. Now we will be going live every day this week on little like tidbits and insiders of what we're covering next week in much detail. So looking forward to seeing you there. I love seeing all my friendly faces commenting in the Facebook group, saying hi. Love you, ladies, and we will talk to you soon.
Okay, see you